Hi everybody. I just wanted to make this. It's gonna be pretty short, and it is gonna be about what I posted in my community about him. Just an extremely solid find, like so spot on and proof of the Bible, and like having to do with what happened with Trump. And this is gonna be pretty short. But before I start, I wanted to say thank you to everybody was who watched the video before this, um, the one where I connect myself to Trump and Venus, and uh, I just want to say thank you to everybody's encouraging comments. It helped me just feel a lot better, not like way less alone. And yeah, I really appreciated it a lot. It helped me get through the day. So then this is also going to be about this movie, Thine Ears Shall Bleed. This movie released on July 9th, 4 days before the shooting. And I found other people have been talking about this movie, other decoders. So that is where I heard it from Zach's channel. But I think other people might have been posting about it before that too. Not sure, but yeah, it's really wild. Let's just get into it. We're gonna start with him, Thomas Matthew Crooks, the shooter, from the event, and Revelation 13:3. I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. So from the ordinal value of this verse is this here, and it's 1086. And from Thomas Crook's birth, this is the day that he was born, to the shooting was exactly 1086 weeks. Exactly. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like that. I hope this piece of information, if there's anything that I share, this is the only one I really wish would go viral. And like this show shows so much. Like I feel like this proves so much. It proves a lot to people who discredit gematria. I think it definitely proves that they probably shouldn't. But I think also even for decoders, because it really proves that this is a valid technique. Like there's not many people who do this. But this is just like, I think this is just proof that the Bible is so in play and real. It's just so real, and connected to the stuff that's happening around us and in front of us. So yeah, just feast your eyes on this for a little bit, a few more seconds. I think it's just absolutely perfect. So yeah, this movie released on 7/9. So maybe if you've been watching the last few videos of mine, you may recognize this date, which had so much to do with me and JFK. I'm gonna get back. I'll get to that again and after this. So as you can see, the premise of the movie, it takes place in the 1860s, and that is crazy because Revelation 13:3, when you add the verse in front of it this time, Revelation 13:3, and then the verse, it's 1860 in reverse. Like this is so connected to the Bible, like for sure. And like how crazy is it that this, it came out 4 days before what happened with Trump, which this is like totally describes what happened with Trump. It's 1860. This movie took place in the 1860s. That is like a undeniable find. It is. It is, and I talked about 7-9 before the shooting even happened because I found the synchronicity with JFK and myself. So that day was 60 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days after JFK's death that this movie came out. Thine ears shall bleed. And then, like, you guys know what happened to him, and then some, like, that happens. But he, yeah, like, it was an attempt, but it was a presidential AA. I don't want to say it. With the detail with the bloody ears. And then on that day also I turned 136 mercurial years. Like, this is a super slept on detail. It's super slept on detail. I'm not like trying to coin this. I feel like this is something that people like most people should be talking about. People who are decoding this thing with JFK, and I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to get credit, but I think it's just more important that this detail gets out. I didn't manipulate this. I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not trying to coin it and be like, oh, no one else can talk about it. No, like, everyone should be talking about this. And then this is just a little icing on the cake. I turned 136 mercurial years on that day, and the reason why that is just so perfect is because of all the fours. It was 4 days before, and the sign of Cancer, and, like, you know how huge Cancer has been with my life, my family, and all the crazy connections and synchronicities that I've been having. But besides that, yeah, we're in Cancer, and that's the 4th zodiac sign. So with my 136 mercurial birthday, that refers to Jupiter. In the magic square of Jupiter is a 4x4 grid, all the numbers between 1 and 16 consecutively. And when you add all the numbers between 1 and 16, you get 136. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way to 16 is 36. The 4x4 grid, so 4, 4, 4. And JFK, he died on his 193rd mercurial birthday, and 193 is the 44th prime number. Yeah, see all those fours? All those fours. And his name equals 193, the 44th prime. Like, with all those fours, after all those fours, all those fours, you know, and then this happens, and this equals 44, along with the number that represents the verse, Revelation 13:3, like, so perfect. And then this, like, so perfect. Oh my gosh, so perfect. And just the fact that I was able to be part of this synchronicity was just, like I said, just icing on the cake. Like, now Revelation 13:3 is the 30,912th verse of the whole Bible, and you're gonna convert that to this date, 3/9/12, March 9th, 2012. So, I showed this already too, but so from 3/9/12 representing Revelation 13:3 to the release of this movie, Thine Ear Shall Bleed, which is also 60 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days after JFK's death, and my 136th mercurial birthday, all lining up on the same day, is 148 months after this date that represents Revelation 13:3 about the deadly head wound. Head wound is 148, headshot is 136. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like, it was perfect. Like, I shared this in my, like, a few videos back without this detail, and it was already like a perfect connection. And then this is adding on to it. I just found out about it. It's amazing, dude. It's so amazing. And that's the last slide. But, like, wow. Just wow. I guess I have enough time to review everything real quick. Won't take too long. So, Thomas Crooks, the shooter, he was born 1086 weeks before the shooting, and Revelation 13:3 about the deadly head wound equals 1086, the whole verse, ordinal. And then this movie, Thine Ears Shall Bleed, it released on 7/9. It takes place in the 1860s. Revelation 13:3, with the phrase in the front, it equals 1860 in reverse. Perfect. And the day that the movie released, it was 60 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days after JFK's death. And the day that I turned 136 mercurial years. It was 4 days before the shooting in the sign of Cancer, the 4th zodiac sign. Magic square of Jupiter is a 4x4 grid. And all the numbers add up to 136 for my 136th mercurial birthday. And JFK died on his 193rd Mercury birthday, the 44th prime number. And John F. Kennedy equals 193, the 44th prime. So this event, like the 44, were so important because shooting equals 44. And 133 for Revelation 13:3. Revelation 13:3 is the 30,912 verse of the whole Bible. 3:9:12. From 3:9:12 to the release of Thine Ears Shall Bleed, which was also 60 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days after JFK's death, which was also my 136th mercurial birthday. It was 148 months exactly. Head wound equals 148 and headshot equals 136. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna freak out as much for this, but just perfect. Like, oh my gosh. So this is such a crazy experience, and everything that is connecting is just, it's unreal. It's unreal, and I can't believe I'm in this position. I can't believe I found this out. Like, I'm so happy I found this out. This right here. Little pat on the back right there. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys probably in somebody's comments, another channel, maybe, because I mean, it's crazy how we're all kind of like covering different areas of this, but all, like, that's how much there is. That's how much there is that there's multiple channels covering completely different things, but they all make sense. Like, this stuff blows my mind, but it's awesome. So, all right, see ya.